What's going on, YouTube? It's Grompy here. Had the old video put up about a year and a half ago. Sparked a lot of interest in some people about my 2013 wr250r. I've had it for 5,623 miles so far. Drive it year-round, snow, hail, wind, rain, whatever. It handles really well. Some of the questions that I was getting asked was, how's it handle on the highway? Well, depends upon how fast you're going. It really, I don't know how to explain that. It really depends upon, how fast you're going, what speed, and, what traffic is, if there's wind. It handles alright up to about 70 miles an hour. Sorry I'm kind of babbling. It's my first video for a really long time, but I'm going to get into moto vlogging next week, so hopefully you guys stay tuned and I'll give you guys some nice content. I'm looking to get into that for a hobby. Going to get the new Hero 4, but back on topic because Grumpy gets off topic. But yeah, it handles pretty good on highways up to about 70 miles an hour. If there's a lot of wind, I won't lie, you'll struggle going, 70, 75 is like a huge struggle if the wind's hitting straight forward. As you can see, it doesn't have a lot of aerodynamic stability to it. It does boss you around a little bit. I have not ran into any sort of speed wobbles from winds. The bars are pretty touchy if you do get a little crazy with it on the highway, trying to weave in and out of traffic. It holds pretty true, but you might want to be careful doing that. But this is a perfect, beginner Supermoto bike. I just put the Pirelli street tires on there. So far, I really like them. I don't have much of the chicken strips on there no more, but I corner it pretty hard, and they hold up pretty good. Get a little dirt off there so you guys can see it, but I got a little bit of a chicken strip right there, but that's still pretty far ways down. Forgive me if the camera's a little off. I'm holding it with my hands because I don't have all my mounts and stuff for my Hero 4. But rain, they do excellent. A couple of weeks ago I was driving down the highway coming home from work and it started to downpour. We got 7 inches of rain that night and I did just fine. No speed wobbles, no hydroplaning. I could still pull wheelies. These are good tires. I really, really enjoy having the Pirellis on my bike. But sand, dirt, stuff like this, they don't do too well on. Obviously, being street tires, yeah, they get grip, but if you grab a handful of throttle, it will break loose. So if you guys run a setup like that, be wary for that. Also be really careful for sand on roads. That's bit me a couple times. I haven't tipped it over, but actually I did tip it over a week ago. But yeah, overall it's a great bike. I had another couple of questions about sprockets that I run. I actually put this Talon 40, I believe it's a 40 tooth rear sprocket on there. But I've had that on there for probably 4,000 miles of the bike. I pretty much put it on there when I got it brand new. I'm the original owner of this bike, but keeps the highway speeds down. I don't know. I'd say it dropped at about 500 RPM since I've got it, since I take it on the highway now. Works out pretty well. Stock front sprocket, O-ring chain, really nice. Got a little can of ass whoop on there. I think that's kind of funny. But being a 250 on the highway, it does stick to a fairly high RPM. But I don't know. Some of the other questions that were asked is how it handles when doing wheelies and stuff. Because for some reason people have trouble wheeling this bike. I can carry from second to fourth doing a wheelie. It's not too hard. It just takes a lot of practice and balance, but Plus, got the Graves Motorsports exhaust on there. It's not very many of them out there. Most of the guys run, you know, FMFs or Pro Circuits or something like that. It's Graves Motorsports. It's actually built and designed specifically for my bike and my bike only. Sounds great, awesome. You know, it sounds, in my opinion, better than the FMF and stuff like that, but I like it. Bolt on the dyno charts said it was supposed to give 20% extra horsepower, so it's one of the reasons I guess I bought it. But this lowering link was messed around a little bit. It's another common question is people are saying, you know, oh, I'm 5'9", am I going to be able to fit on this bike? Is it too tall for me? Well, I'm 6'1", exactly, and I have, let's see, I'll hop on her. I can flat foot, but there's not very much weight on my feet. So it is a tall bike, but Yamaha does make a lowering link that it's this piece right here. You just take these two bolts out, you put that one in, and it lowers it, I think, inch and a half, 2 inches, something like that. And you can also adjust this shock right here. So it can come down a little more, but yeah, overall it's a great bike. Got the fuel commander on there. I got this whole shot thing, so I keep my tunes in there. It just rained not too long ago. I should probably leave that open so it airs out, but you just stick your phone right in there, listen to some tunes, put it in your backpack. Works out real nice. The bike handles amazing. It's flickable, it's light, it's, you know, well, I don't want to say it's powerful because, I mean, you know, obviously an R1 will smoke this, but 0 to 60, it's surprisingly fast. I mean, it'll keep up kind of with my 250 motocross bike, but mid-range torque, and then the motocross bike just kind of puts it to shame. But it's got some extra grips on there and a bent front brake lever because people make mistakes. I'll probably vlog about that later. Yeah, I guess I can't think of any other questions that I can remember off the top of my head that you guys asked me about. Oh yeah, how's that handle in winter? Well, the first year that I drove it, I had the stock tires on there, which are the knobbies. Plain and simple, if you don't go over 20, you're fine. You ride with your feet down. If it's deep snow, it's better than if it was, you know, like hard packed snow on the road, you know, like black ice. Then you kind of got to watch out. Other than that, cornering is pretty difficult when you're, you know, if something jumps out in front of you and you need to corner real quick, you're going to kind of pay for it. You got to pay attention to what you're doing. It is a good bike though. I've drove it very, very many miles. I like it so far, but I do think I'm going to upgrade to the FZ09 here next year. Hopefully I get a couple vlogs on this bike. Like I said, hopefully you guys see this video and share it, and hopefully you guys will stick with me. And I'm not as energetic as I normally am. I had a bad day at work, and I just enjoy vlogging about bikes and stuff. So hopefully you guys will stick with me and find some entertainment value in me. We'll let you guys hear it. I already made a video of it once, but let's see, 5,679. Sorry, I was off on miles. It's low, it's rumbly. The mid-range sounds amazing. It's all carbon fiber. It's a little dusty, but in case anybody's wondering, this loop right here is all for tuning. That's all tuning. That's what Graves did. Motor and my bike's completely all stock outside of the pipe, obviously, but he'll let you guys hear it. I like it. It sounds amazing. Well, should be getting my Hero 4 next week, and the mic setup should be with it too, so I can start vlogging. I really do thank the subscribers that I have right now for sticking with me in this year break. I had a whole bunch of college and work stuff, so hopefully I'll get back and we'll start vlogging. And I'm not aiming to, be like PewDiePie or something like that, be super famous, but I just have a nice little fan base that sticks with me. And well, if I do start making money off of YouTube, I'll probably do like giveaways to fans and stuff, because I don't need that. I'm just more fan oriented. That's what I enjoy. I like interacting with my fans and stuff. I used to vlog, but injury kind of put me out of that. But hopefully you guys stick with me. This is my 2013 WR. If you guys got any questions, just post them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I'm on YouTube every day after work. I farm and stuff, but I'll get you guys messages. I'll probably reply to them the day after, or maybe the day after that. Yeah. Oh, one more thing. I was asked about fuel mileage in this. With my Graves exhaust fuel commander, I get 68.3 miles to the gallon. Got that last tank. Advertised at 75, I believe. So it's still not doing very good, but sorry, Grumpy makes mistakes. Forgive me. It's still doing very good, but it's down a little bit since I've added, a couple modifications to it. But thanks for sticking with me, and try not to bore you guys any longer. Peace.